Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So this will be my second video about my journey through motherhood, and today we will be talking about my baby must-haves from 0 to 4 months old. So my baby is already 4 months. Time flies, oh my goodness. And I think this would be the best time for me to share what we've used ever since we took her home from the hospital. So let's get to it. Also keep watching because I have learned this amazing hack of taking a baby onesie so easily, and I think you guys will also love it too. So wait for it towards the end and let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first one that I'm gonna be talking about or like sharing with you guys is my nappy caddy. So I bought this one from Kmart for like $15, and it just has been the best lifesaver ever. So it has everything from nappies to powders to everything that my baby needs, and it's just so good because you can just take it like wherever. So if we're in the living room and we need things, it's all in one place, and it is just so helpful. You know, having a nappy caddy like this would just be helpful so that when you're looking for something, you know where it is, and that even when you go anywhere, everything's still in the right place and you know where to find it. Alright, second on my list is this thermometer, but it's also in the nappy caddy, so might as well just say it. This was given to us by a friend, and it has been amazing at helping me as well, because there are some nights when I'm just overly paranoid about Mila's temperature, and a thermometer is always handy. And third one on the list would be the nasal aspirator. Mila always has blocked nose, so something like this is very good for me. Oh my goodness, what was that? It's just amazing to have because you don't know when your baby has blocked nose, and that could also mean that she can't drink properly or breathe properly, and that's just not good. So I would suggest you always have your nasal aspirator with you. Alright, so these two are also on my list. Please don't look at my house. My house is a freaking mess. And I'm just gonna talk about these two. So this one is Mila's play gym. There's a thing, the hoops that go over it, but it's not on it at the moment because she likes to do tummy time now that she's 4 months old. And this is just so plush. It's also from Kmart. It's for $50, but it's just, I think it's worth the money to spend on this because we have had before a Living Textiles one with the lamb on it, and it's just so tiny, so it's the same price. So if you're just gonna invest on something, I think it's just better to invest on something that's a bit bigger so that they can use it even when they're a few months old, not just until they're a month and a half. It has mirrors, this little mirror here. It has this mini rattle thing there. It has a squeaky toy, and it's just so plush, so soft. And yeah, my baby loves it so much, so that's just amazing for us. And then the second one would be this one. This is our rocker. So it's like manual, but it has their settings. So when you turn it on, it has music. It's got the volume, and it vibrates as well. So there's a vibration mode there where at one point Mila also fell asleep because she just liked it so much. So this is one of the things that I love about it, because some days I can just leave her on it and I can do stuff and she enjoys it. So that's a plus. Alright guys, next onto the list is this ergo pouch. It was given to us by a friend, and it was so amazing because we really needed to wrap Mila then. When she was a few weeks old, she loved being wrapped. So this was such an amazing investment if you're gonna buy it as well. I just got lucky because I got gifted this one, and it was just so helpful because it also has the double zipper, so you can zip it from here, from the other end. And it's also super amazing because it has its different TOGs, I think that's what they call it, but that's just how thick the fabric would be. So Mila was born on June, and that was winter time, so that would be cold, and this was very helpful because like instead of layering a lot, you can just put her on a onesie and then use the ergo pouch because it also is amazing, and it's also warm. So yes, this is a tick for yes on my list. Second one on my list is also the bond suit. So everyone always talks about this, everyone knows it. It's just the same as the ergo pouch, which has the double zipper, so you can unzip from her legs, and then it's just easy to change nappies, especially at night when you just want it to be easy. So I love this. The good thing about them as well is they have a lot of different designs to choose from. I just love the purple color, so this is what I picked. Next one is muslin wraps. We were gifted heaps of these ones as well, and I bought heaps as well because you can just never have enough muslin wraps, you know. You can use it to wrap baby, you can use it outside to cover yourself up when you're breastfeeding, or on the pram, or as a blanket. There's just so many uses for the muslin wrap. So I think I'm just gonna show you guys how to use the onesie, or how to take the onesie off really easily, because I might forget that, and I'll just put this in the middle of the video just so you guys have an idea of what it is. So I don't know where I read or found it, but when I tried it, it was just revolutionary and extremely helpful for me, because I've struggled with onesies before. Mila doesn't like things going over her head, or like putting t-shirts on. She just hates it. She goes cranky when that happens. So the onesies that I'm talking about are these ones with a flap on it. Yeah, so I have my little jelly cat with me, and it's wearing the onesie. Such a big ear. Okay, so what happens is, when you're taking it off, you just pull the flap, and then you just pull it down. I think it's best to show you like this. I also don't have a doll, so bunnies would do good for now. So as I said earlier, it's just these flaps. So you like sort of open it, and it just gives it that extra space, so you can just pull it down this way. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's a common thing already, but to me it's just new, and when I saw that or read that, I just was so shocked that it actually does do that. And there were times that we've had some nappy explosions as well, just because we didn't really use the right nappies for Mila. So Mila is already a big baby now, so sometimes the nappy that we used was a bit too small for her, so that ended up in an explosion. And I think if I knew then what I do know now about this onesie right here, it would have been so much easier, and well, it would have just been so easy to take off that nappy then. So yeah, that's something that I would give to you guys, and hopefully that helps. If it's common knowledge, then don't mind me, because I'm such a noob. okay. All right, guys. Next one on my list is a changing pad. I don't think we really went out a lot, but when we do, it's mostly that I have to change Mila's nappy as well. So this one is waterproof, of course, and it just has this really nice design on it, and I really love it. That's why it's on the list. I think it's just so helpful to have a changing pad like this, because you don't want to be changing your baby anywhere that's not hygienic. Or maybe that's just me, but yeah, I just always want to be prepared all the time. Or sometimes we also have the doggy training pads, like the blue ones. We bring those ones as well, so if ever, you know, you can just throw it away instead of having this one and putting it on a dirty bench. Yeah, I think that's better as well. So that should be on the list as well. Sometimes we also bring those doggy training pads so that we can just chuck them in the bin if ever we put it in a dirty bench. But I normally use this when we're changing Mila in the car, so it's not really that dirty. So all right, so we're down to the last few things in my list. The next one is this Philips formula dispenser. Mila is combination feeding, so that means that I breastfeed her and I give her a top up of formula. So normally we don't really give her that much formula at the moment because she's mostly breastfed, but at times when we go out, I think it's just best to be prepared just in case. So this one has 3 compartments in it, and the lid goes in here. This is $9 from Kmart, but I don't know why it's a bit expensive than the other ones, because you can buy something from Kmart for like $4, but I've realized you can just take this off in the future and then use it as a food container. So that's 2-in-1, I guess. So the last 2 on my list are Mila's toys, which she absolutely adores. She only started playing with them when she was around 3 months old, and these 2 are the ones that are her favorite. This one is from Tiger Tribe. It's a roly-poly toy, and it just never ever, like, she can just punch it and it'll just go back to standing up. And it has that nice sound on it. So every time she hits it, that she didn't really mean to, she would just turn around and then just look at it and then just start nibbling on this koala's ear and then start punching it. And it's just the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness. And the last one would be this, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled as DJECO, so I'm guessing it's Jayco. Anyway, this is her first rattle that I bought her, but it sort of has a chip on it already, so I had to buy a second one. I don't know if you can see it anyway. So it just had a chip on it and it's wood, so at first thought it's just not safe to keep giving it to her. So, you know, I bought another one, but this is our spare. This is her favorite one. It has like heaps of colors in it. That's very striking, so that's probably why she likes it so much, and that it also has that amazing rattle sound. Actually, that is not really the last one on the list. The last one on the list is jackets for your baby. This is a gift from a friend of ours, and I just love it so much. I don't know why, but every time Mila wears this, it looks like she's going to college, and it's just the cutest thing ever. And well, in general, I love jackets for babies just because, and jackets that has buttons on it, because I hate the ones that go over the head. Maybe it's also because Mila hates it. Hates clothes going over her head and that she gets cranky with those ones. So I just like these ones much better because I can just layer her up with this one when it's a bit windy outside or it's still cold. It's still spring at the moment. So these ones are just so helpful for me. I would say have jackets like these because it's just so amazing to have. And I think that is where I would leave off this vlog for now. Thank you so much for, if you even get through the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and hope you have learned something from me, and I would really like to learn or hear your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you guys. Thank you.